I'm sitting here with Mr. Kınıklıoğlu. He's the executive director of the Center of Strategic Communication in Ankara. Thanks, Mr. Kınıklıoğlu.
Thanks for inviting me.
Are you quite disappointed that the Commission for a New Constitution in Turkey failed in the last week?
Yes, I am. Many Turks, including myself, were expecting a new constitution to be devised for the first time without a military coup or any extraordinary conditions. And a lot of political capital was invested into the process, but unfortunately the parties could not agree on a common wording of the constitution. Although many provisions have been agreed upon, but some of the key ones were not agreed upon. So I think we will have to wait for another election or another more opportune time, political time, for a new constitution.
Okay, so you might write a new constitution after 2015?
That's what it looks like right now. It's most likely that it'll be postponed, perhaps after 2014 maybe as well, but I think it's more realistic to think that a new parliament will probably take this issue up again.
For the European Union, there was a slight glimmer of hope that you can write a new constitution, because, as you already mentioned, the old one was influenced by military rule. Now, isn't it a setback for association talks to Europe?
I think the European Union knows the details of the complications surrounding the constitutional amendment process. I don't see it as a major problem. They also recognize, because the way this constitutional amendment committee was structured was based on consensus. So even the smallest party could block it. So that's what happened. But I think we have enough problems on the European Union front. I think the constitutional amendment one will be a minor issue.
Okay. Is it okay for you that Europe is interfering quite a lot in domestic affairs of Turkey?
Well, we are an applicant country, and I think that's part of the process. Obviously, no country is too happy of the European Union interfering into the process, but Turkey is basically trying to match the standards that the European Union and the acquis wants us to be. So this is part of the package, but from time to time, the annual, as you know, progress reports and other, I think, interventions sometimes actually also serve for a reminder what needs to be done. So,
okay, and even because Turkey is not, it's not clear if they might be a member of the European Union. Now Turkey is acting quite self-confident, even with their neighbors, and now, but also it's the last time what it was judging about Egypt's internal affairs. How can you justify this?
Well, I mean, the Middle East is a quite kind of tough place, and it's true that the Turkish government took very strong positions in Syria and also in Egypt. Unfortunately, as you said, our ambassador was declared persona non grata, so he had to return back. Turkey retaliated. Not something that we are happy about, but I think Turkey's entry into the Middle Eastern region also comes with some complications, and I think both Syria is a challenge not only for Turkey but the whole region. As you know, now in the conference it's being hotly debated. Egypt is a more complicated issue. It's a coup, but on the other side there was also quite a bit of public demand for this government to go. It's a tough one, and I think all sides, including Turkey, are learning from what's happening recently.
Okay. Thank you for this talk.
Thank you. It was nice.